Welcome, welcome, welcome. Listen, it is Cyber Monday. Yes, it is still Cyber Monday. Regardless of what time it is where you are right now, it is still Cyber Monday. Yes. And I don't want you to let this day pass and you didn't know about our relief pack. Yes, at Wakana, on this Cyber Monday, we have a special 60% off on a package. It includes 6 of our best sellers that would normally retail for $273.70. And because of the 60% off special price, it's $145.95. You think that's awesome? But wait, you're going to save another 25% and get 6 amazing products for just $109.46. Now, why am I pressing this issue? Because this offer ends at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's for Cyber Monday. Now, let's get into exactly what you're going to get for this amazing deal. But before I do that, let me explain who we are and what we're all about. Because see, this is all about CBD. And there are over 20,000 peer reviews. There's so many medicinal benefits that have been proven and studies are showing it. Now, we don't make any claims or diagnose or treat, or we always tell people if you're under medical care, get with your doctor. But let me tell you something, so many results of medical issues like relieving pain, relieving anxiety, reducing inflammation. What about that psychosis and the nausea when an individual is going through their chemotherapy and seizures and convulsions that are being reduced as a result of using CBD? What about those that are diabetics? It's been seen to help to assist with managing blood sugar. The list goes on and on. See, there's a negative stigma every time you hear the word cannabis plant for most of us. And that's causing our communities to miss out, and we're suffering and we're losing out and we're being destroyed for the lack of knowledge because there are so many health and wealth benefits in this plant. And that's why Wakana is a movement to inspire people to get into this legal space confidently and really have the courage and strength to take back your health, wealth, legacy, and freedom, because our families are missing out on getting their health back and having the wealth and legacy and freedom. This company was founded by 4 phenomenal ladies. This is the first female-owned, African-American-owned CBD company in the Midwest. These 4 dynamic ladies, Dr. Rita J. McGuire, she's an obstetrician gynecologist for over 30 plus years, delivered over 8,000 babies. She's an expert in the field of cannabis. She's our chief medical officer. Dr. Patricia Van Pelt Scott, she's our interim chief financial officer and the president of the company. This lady is serving her 3rd term as a state senator, and she's an evangelist. Melissa Boston, she's our CEO, and she's the visionary behind Wakana. She's a social media strategist, and she's built teams in over 46 countries. Phyllis Nash is our chief sales officer. She's built a 7-figure income for herself, but she teaches others how to do it. That's why we call her our midwife of Wakana. See, everything you're going to hear in just a few minutes, because this is a special time in this Cyber Monday special, is completely legal. It's legal because in 2014, President Obama passed a bill to generate and protect research into hemp. And then in 2018, another bill was passed that made hemp legal in all 50 states. It's a mainstream crop. Hemp is nothing new. It's been around. The first Bible was made of hemp. The first flag was made of hemp. Henry Ford used hemp ethanol, and the next house you get built might be built with hempcrete. See, we're talking about hemp. Now, I know if you're like me, I'm a baby boomer, and I didn't know anything about hemp. I only knew about marijuana, but there are 2 sides to this. There are 2 main species to this cannabis plant. One is marijuana, the other is hemp. Both of them contain THC and CBD, but the marijuana side of the plant is high in THC, low in CBD. That's why you get the high, the euphoria, the munchies, all of that. But the hemp side is low in THC, high in CBD, and that's why we call it health without the high. Wakana has a serious product line. I mean, we've grown tremendously, but I'm not going to talk about the entire product line today. I want to highlight this relief pack. This relief pack, as I said earlier, is 60% off, and it only lasts until 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's why you can't afford to miss this. You're going to get 6 amazing products. Now let's talk about the products you're going to get, because you don't want to miss out on what's getting ready to happen. One of the products is our black seed oil. Now, maybe you don't know what black seed oil does, but let me let you hear from a lady. She did an excellent job talking about black seed oil, Miss Karen Williams. Check her out.
Black seed oil has shown promise in terms of additional health conditions regarding high blood pressure and asthma, in terms of reducing these ailments. As I mentioned before, I'm not a medical professional, so you want to work with your doctor when it comes to monitoring your results and how your individual condition applies. Black seed oil has a very strong antifungal activity against Candida albicans. I'm saying that right. So that basically is talking about yeast and any overgrowth of yeast in the body. And also additional health benefits include reducing high blood pressure. And so taking black cumin seed for about 2 months has been shown in research to reduce high blood pressure in people whose blood pressure is mildly elevated. And so once again, we want to work with our physicians so we can monitor our progress when using any products. And then, of course, getting their feedback about using an essential oil product with any medication you are taking. Some additional benefits of black seed oil has to do with reducing high cholesterol. And so in terms of taking, if you will, black seed oil can reduce your high cholesterol and healthy, it's high in healthy fatty acids that can help you maintain a lower cholesterol level. And these levels of oil can depend on where the black seeds are grown. So that's why you want to look at the quality of the oil. You want to find a cold pressed black seed oil, and you want to see the results of these crushed seeds help improve those cholesterol levels. It also can help improve your rheumatoid arthritis symptoms. So that's why we're using it in our hempranium products. And that's what gives them the additional boost of power in terms of being such effective CBD solutions for us. So taking black seed oil orally may help to reduce that inflammation we talked about earlier in terms of rheumatoid arthritis symptoms. And additional benefits, because there are so many, and to narrow them was hard. So I wanted to highlight the bigger, if you will, symptoms. So decreasing asthma, for those of us who have asthma, that anti-inflammatory effect helps extend and improve our asthma symptoms. It helps reduce that inflammation in the airways, and it helps with any bronchitis symptoms. So that's a big deal for those asthmatics to have relief. And that's why finding, once again, this black seed oil in our products help assist us in many multiple body functions, as well as many conditions we have. It can help reduce upset stomach in terms of relieving stomach pains and cramps. And it may also help to reduce gas, stomach bloating, and incident of ulcer as well.
So now we could go on and on and on, because black seed oil does so many things. And that's why you can't afford not to get this pack, because it includes that black seed oil. It also includes power hempranium. It's power hempranium that is included in our kit. Let me tell you something. The power hempranium is amazing. It does have black seed oil in it as well. It also has turmeric. It has coconut oil, peppermint. Let me tell you something. This is our flagship product, powered by hempranium. Let me share some information regarding the power by hempranium. Hold on just a minute. And let's let Dr. Rita share with us about the Powered by Hempranium.
Our tinctures are products that you place. Our tinctures are products that you place underneath your tongue. A tincture, in order to really be effective in your bloodstream, it's important to hold the tincture, the oil, underneath your tongue for 60 seconds before you swallow. Well, you may ask, Dr. Rita, what if I swallow before 60 seconds? Well, it won't be as effective if you swallow before 60 seconds. It really takes 60 seconds for the oil to absorb underneath the tongue so that the sublingual glands can send the product into the bloodstream efficiently and effectively. So we have several different tinctures. We have what we call our power line. Our power line are products that contain the legal limit of THC. Again, the legal limit of THC is 0.3% or less. The power line is a line that should not be taken if you have random drug screens at your job. Why? Because potentially, even that small amount, which is 0.3% or less of THC, potentially, depends on how your body metabolizes CBD, it could potentially show up in your drug screen. So if you have random drug screens at your job, you're going to want to use our Pure products. Those are our products that are in the white labels. They're what we call our broad spectrum products. Those are the products that contain less than 0.0% or less of THC. Those are the products, along with our topicals, that you want to take if you have random drug screens. So we have several different milligrams in our power tinctures. We have our Hempranium MD. That's our most potent tincture that we offer. It is between 650 and 800 milligrams of CBD. And when you use CBD initially, it's really important to start low and slow. Even if you have a chronic long-term condition or challenge that you're trying to address, it's really good to introduce CBD slowly and low. Why? Because you don't want to have a side effect from too much CBD. Too much CBD could cause some nausea, could cause a headache, it could cause excessive fatigue. And we want you to have a great experience, not a bad experience. So starting with 3 drops twice a day on all of our tinctures is what I recommend. I also recommend that to my family, my patients, and our business partners. So our Hempranium MD is our most potent product. That's absolutely a product that you want to offer, you want to suggest to those who have chronic long-term conditions. Example, chronic long-term osteoarthritis, or maybe chronic long-term migraines, or a history of chronic long-term lupus or fibromyalgia. That Hempranium MD is great for when you have a challenge in your life, or the lives of your loved ones, or your lives of your prospects that is chronic and long-term. Our Hempranium 500 is a step down. It's 500 milligrams, right? That is another power product. But what's very unique about the Hempranium 500 is that we have a proprietary formula where we've added tinctures to the tincture, turmeric, black seed, and peppermint. That offers an additional property of anti-inflammatory properties with these essential oils. It also aids in additional antioxidative properties to the CBD. So when we again talk about the uniqueness of Wakana, our products are unique because our formulators have thought about when we use CBD that most people are using it for chronic conditions or even acute conditions that incorporate inflammation. Inflammation is the culprit of pretty much everything we see today, from anxiety to insomnia to diabetes to heart disease to hypertension to all of the autoimmune diseases, obesity, inflammation. If you can get inflammation under control in your body, then you are doing a good thing for your body. So Hempranium 500 milligrams, again, no different from the Hempranium MD, starting low and slow, 3 drops underneath the tongue, holding it for 60 seconds. That's really, really key. If you have someone that cannot hold it under their tongue for 60 seconds, that's where you're going to get the optimal absorption. Then you're going to want to recommend our water soluble.
Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing information. I mean, Hempranium 500. Now, listen, the black seed oil and the Hempranium are in the relief package. Now, we've only got a little time left, but not only that, we've got gummies. We've got a 10-pack of power gummies, and we've got a bottle of pure gummies. These gummies are amazing, 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 do so many things. And that's why you don't want to miss this opportunity. But let me let you understand exactly what the gummies will.
So our bitter is a 4. Our edibles include our gummies. Our edibles include our gummies, right? Our gummies are the hottest thing going. People love our gummies. Millennials love our gummies. Gen Zs love our gummies. You got to be over 21. So millennials, we won't say Gen Zs because some of them are not over 21. But needless to say, gummies are a little different than tinctures. The reason being is that a tincture doesn't have to go through the stomach, the intestinal tract, the liver before it gets to the bloodstream, right? Tinctures don't have to do that. When you put it under your tongue, it's absorbed by those glands we talked about into the bloodstream within 15 to 20 minutes. But gummies, on the other hand, they've got to go through your entire intestinal tract, right? So they're going to take about 30 to 45 minutes to become active in your system. So it's really important to understand the mechanism of action of different products so that when you are using your tincture and you are asleep at night, you're going to want to attach a gummy as well on top of that. So as you're sleeping, the gummies are working. They're working to help reduce inflammation. They're helping you to sleep, and they're also providing your immune system to be reset so that when you wake up, the body not only is restored, refreshed, but your immune system is reset to be able to be the strongest that it can be. So our power gummies, again, come in 25 milligrams, or they come in 10 milligrams. They come in a bottle, or they come in a 4 or 10 pack count, where it is something that you can use. I use my gummies at night. You can use them during the day for all of the same challenges that you want to use CBD to address. You know, there's hundreds and hundreds of issues that CBD can address. So just know that it takes about 30 to 45 minutes to get into the system. Start low and slow. You don't need to jump and eat 3 or 4 gummies. I would not recommend that. We recommend here at Wakanda that you start with half a gummy and you increase it until you hit that sweet spot. That sweet spot is the number of gummies that it takes to help you sleep, or the number of gummies that it takes to help you relieve anxiety, or pain or inflammation, okay? So that is our power gummy. Again, if you have random drug screens, you're gonna wanna use our pure gummies, Those are the broad spectrum gummies, the gummies that contain less than 0.0% of THC, the gummies that will not show up on your urine drug screen. Now, our pure gummies are 60 milligrams of CBD. Again, they're a great product to use for those challenges that you're looking to address CBD with. You can use these. I particularly love using the broad spectrum gummies during the day, again, because they contain less than 0.0% of THC. And I love using my power gummies at night, 30 to 45 minutes before I go to sleep. But people have all sorts of regimens that they use. That's why it's so important to use and try all of our products so that you figure out what your sweet spot is. I may need 2 pure gummies during the day to help with anxiety, but you may need 1 pure gummy to help with your anxiety. So it just depends on your body chemistry, on how CBD works in the body. It depends on your diet. It depends on your weight. And it also depends on the severity of the condition that you're addressing, right? So it's not a defined cookie cutter. You know, it's just like any other over-the-counter medication that you may use when you had a headache in the past. You know, I don't use any over-the-counter medications anymore because I use CBD. But let's do an example with Tylenol. You may have a headache and your cousin may need 2 extra strength Tylenol and you may only need 1 extra strength Tylenol for your headache. So it just depends on the body chemistry. It depends on how you metabolize CBD, depends on your weight. It depends on your diet. So theoretically, if you are heavier, you probably will need more CBD versus if you are smaller in weight, you may need less CBD. So finding your sweet spot is really important. That's why I recommend you journal. You get a journal, you write down what you're taking, and when you start to feel relief, that's going to be your specific personal dose.
Thank you, Dr. Rita. Thank you. Now, we've got that information. We've got the information about the hempranium. We've got the information about the black seed oil. We've got that information about the gummies. What's next? Oh, that pain that you're experiencing, that arthritis, that neuropathy, whatever it is, this pain cream and the roller ball is a part of this Cyber Monday packages. So you say, okay, well, tell me about the pain cream, Dr. Roz. Here we go.
Now, our topicals are another way that you can use CBD. Topicals are great for offering local relief, for inflammation, for pain, for energy, for skin disorders. You know, we have a body cream that has CBD that can address eczema, that can address symptoms that psoriasis gives, the itchiness, the dryness. We also have topicals that will put you in the mood, that helps with that time during before intercourse. So we have topicals that even address your face. You know, wrinkles, aging, our Holy Glow, which is a facial serum with CBD. When we talk about how CBD works, I want to remind you of the endocannabinoid system. I want to remind you of the receptors that are found in organs and glands, and the largest organ in our body is the skin. And yes, cannabis is looking to put the skin back in balance. So these topicals are great products for those who are looking for relief of symptoms that can be due to arthritis, for other symptoms that can cause pain like lupus and fibromyalgia, multiple sclerosis, Or maybe you're someone like me that works out every day, right? Those sore joints and muscles from working out. Or maybe you're someone that just needs that relaxation at night so that your muscles can relax so that you can sleep. So topicals, again, you want to apply a topical to the affected area. Millions of people have pain, so you can absolutely help those who have pain to get them off that Motrin, to get them off of Aleve, ibuprofen, and Tylenol. All of these over-the-counter medications, long-term, we have found in medicine has caused kidney and liver failure. So this is absolutely an option for those instead of BioFreeze and Bengay and all of those other products. You want to use a small amount first just to ensure that there's no skin sensitivity when you use a topical. You know, I just recently recommended the topicals for a woman that has trigeminal neuralgia. That's very painful areas that start from the ear all the way down to the tongue. It's the facial nerve that has been damaged. Again, we talked about how CBD is neuroprotective. Even in that scenario, using a little topical in the area that's causing pain, along with the tincture, along with an edible, and along with the smokable. Sexual health is also something that we
Now, so what situation are you dealing with? Have we got you covered? I mean, these topicals are helping assist people with so many different things. It's absolutely amazing. And that's why you don't want to miss this particular session. You don't want to miss this particular special that we have that's making it available to you right now. Yeah, you heard me right now. Cyber Monday is still here. You have until 11:59 p.m. to get this entire relief pack with all 6 of these products. A 60% savings. You're getting 6 of our best-selling products. It retails at $273.70. Our special price is $145.95. But because it's Cyber Monday and it's still Cyber Monday, you get an additional 25%. And that brings the whole cost down for all 6 amazing products to $109.46. How do you get it? There's the website. What's taking you so long? Hey, get to that website, get everything ordered. Let's get you busy. And if you need any other information, definitely hit me up. You'll see the information on the website. Create your own customer account and get your products so you can get them now. And it's a great gift. You know, what better gift to give even for the holiday season that's coming up? This is a great time to get it at a discounted cost, and you will be able to give the gift of health to your loved ones. This is Dr. Roz signing out. Have a great evening.